how the Nord is exhibiting display tinting issues. So it looks like some early OnePlus Nord models are already experiencing display issues, including purple tint and off-axis color problems. Reports have already appeared on Reddit, and official OnePlus forums include early adopters complaining about a myriad of display issues since receiving their OnePlus Nord pre-orders. Owners are complaining that when the AMOLED display brightness dips below 25%, darker portions of the display begin to exhibit color casts or tinting towards the lower half of the display. So there's a video here showing that is a crazy kind of that doesn't seem normal at all whatsoever. I've noticed issues with the display at low brightness on my device. When getting below 20% threshold, there are significant yellow or green tint issues on my particular unit. While frustrating, this problem only appears when auto brightness is enabled. Well, okay, yeah, while frustrating, this problem only appears when auto brightness is enabled, but I typically have auto brightness on my phone 99% of the time. To alleviate it, I often keep brightness set at 60%, and I have had no issues since. Yeah, but you want to have auto brightness on your phone. Come on. This issue is very pronounced when using dark themes and in darkened environments. So I use dark themes all the time. I don't use white displays or anything on my phone. So for someone like me, this would be a big issue, especially because of using auto brightness and because I use dark themes on my phone. We found that brightness levels above 60%. We stopped seeing the display issues on our OnePlus Nord review units. This might not be a quote proper solution. No, it's not a proper solution, but it might alleviate issues should you see them now until an official response is forthcoming. I don't think that's a good band-aid issue. If I had that issue, if I saw that right away, I would be returning that phone in an instant. I would maybe try to get one more unit as a replacement and see if that fixed it. And if it didn't, I'd say, well, nope, this isn't going to work for me. Hey guys, here's your display on your OnePlus Nord. This is what happens when you go from light to dark to light to dark. This is not a quality issue. If that happened to me I could understand if it happened in much darker environments, like again, 20%, 10% brightness, maybe it wouldn't bother me as much. But if it's happening at a point where you're going under 60% and you're seeing it there, I think that might be a deal breaker for me. I think that might be a deal breaker for a good amount of people. Deepak says, I'm really getting tired of all these flaws. Should I cancel my pre-order of the Nord? You know what? Let's talk about this real quick, Deepak. First of all, 369 euros is a good deal for the OnePlus Nord. I think you got that at a good price, especially at that pre-order price, 369 euros. But so the display has a 90 hertz refresh rate, big display, looks pretty nice. But if it's going to have issues when it comes to color shifting, even at like a higher like brightness, then it might be time to rethink if you should be keeping that phone. I mean, if anything, Deepak, maybe, maybe like get the phone and then see how you like it. And if that display is really bothering you, then return it. But otherwise, if we talk about the other things that come with the phone, the battery, right? Big battery, good charging rate on it. The performance should probably be really good on it as well. A good amount of storage and RAM. So performance and all that's going to be good. But like Brian was saying in the chat, Dave 2D, I believe is his name on YouTube, did a camera test with the OnePlus Nord, and he did not have good things to say about it. So I guess it also depends on your prioritization when it comes to the camera. Oh, the one thing that I keep forgetting to point out is the fact that the OnePlus Nord has a mono speaker. And I have a mono speaker on my Huawei P40 Pro Plus, and it is my biggest complaint on this phone. I love this phone, but I wish it did not have a mono speaker. That's the one thing that's been bothering me about that. So I guess let me put it to you this way, Deepak. If media consumption is important to you and having those like media consumption using the external speakers, or in this case, one external speaker, one mono bottom firing speaker, if cameras are important to you, I don't know. I don't know if the OnePlus 8 camera is an above average camera, an average camera, or a maybe slightly below average camera. I think it's somewhere in that range. Well, that's a big range, but I don't have the phone, so it's hard for me to just give you that recommendation. And then then there's the display, and I think again that's just going to depend on your unit and how it fares for you. But I think at the end of the day, you can maybe still get it and then just return it if you really are having issues with it. Deepak also says display may have issues. Cameras are not so good. Audio is mono, no IP rating, no wireless charging. Deepak, I think you are trying to answer this question for yourself. Paul says here, can you return it? If yes, keep it and see. And then Deepak says, yes, Paul, Amazon Italy offers 30 days return policy with a complete refund. So maybe test it out, hold on to it, and then see if you like it. And if you don't, then you can at least tell us and let us know how it fares for you.